Started as an excuse to get to warmer weather in the winter, has spawned decades of competition and tradition, and today, once again, these two will square off to find out who will take home the coveted jeweled shillelagh. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Fighting Irish, South Bend, Indiana, beneath the Golden Dome and Notre Dame Stadium. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the USC Trojans, taking on the 25th ranked team in the land, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Notre Dame looking for a strong kick to get this one underway. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the USC Trojans offense will get the football first. There have been many memorable games in this rivalry. It was memorable for Notre Dame last year, not so much for SC as the Trojans got blown out.
No, and Notre Dame's a team that we've seen in the playoff in recent years, and they want to get there consistently. To do that, they've got to win rivalry games like this. You're going to play a big-time opponent like USC with all of that talent and that coaching staff. You're going to have to play at a very high level. Last year, David, they put the stomp down on the Trojans.
They did. They used that big shillelagh and laid the hammer and took care of business. And you've seen Notre Dame, have these years now where they've had really good seasons, but we want to see them build on it and do multiple good seasons in a row. That means beating your rival, beating USC consistently. Let's see what the Irish have today.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Let's talk for just a second here about USC. A big-name running back, always a great get in the recruiting world. Four-star running back they got last week. Seems as if he'll fit in nicely here.
Oh, he's going to be a great fit. I mean, when you get a great player like that, the whole fan base gets jacked up. You see it all over social media, and it starts to build some momentum in your recruiting class.
To throw, it's Nelson. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down.
You just got to wonder, too, guys, if the crowd didn't impact the offense. They're playing on the road on the first third down of this football game. Incomplete. The idea here, I think, just punt it away and see if you can regroup, because this environment is hostile.
Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time, and he finds his man for the first down.
Yeah, and I think a really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back. They're taking away most things. All right, get the ball to my running back. He can make plays after he catches it. Nice job by the quarterback seeing the situation and where to go with the football.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Going to swing it on second down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman winning up front.
Firing to the right, complete. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. He's got it. First down and more. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Here's the handoff. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. All right, guys, let's think big picture USC. I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting. 4-star defensive linemen gave them a verbal commitment. Turning it on! They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. And the Trojans moving quickly to the line. Looking for a man. It's Nelson. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. So many memorable and historic moments in this rivalry, guys. It's almost a century old now. First meeting in 1926.
When you think of all the great coaches that have graced the sidelines in this rivalry, right? Luke Rockne, Eric Parsegian, John Robinson, Pete Carroll. A lot of national championships between these two schools, David.
Lou, whole time we could keep going on. The uniforms are always strong, always consistent. Fan bases are always so great. This is a game you could set your watch by. You know it'll be great.
The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the Thunder being shaken down on 3rd down. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run and the end. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Notre Dame has made this 2nd down play much more difficult after going backwards. Looking to fire. That's reeled in. It's Gilbert. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Notre Dame coming to the line with another 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He's going to... Oh, he's got some space.
And this is the frustration in playing man-to-man coverage. All the guys on your defense are chasing their guys. They don't have vision on the quarterback, but he is such a good athlete. He notices it, he takes off, he chews up yards, and makes a big play.
They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. Notre Dame has made this 2nd down play much more difficult after going backwards. Grabbed over the middle. It's Williams. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Inside the 25. They'll snap it from the 24. 1st down. They'll give it to the back. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice rhythm. It feels like everything they're dialing up here on their first drive of the game is working to perfection.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Quarterback now has to make sure his guys are dialed in. You can't make any more mistakes. Giving up a negative play on 2nd down by the goal line, you've got to be really smart with this football.
He wants it all. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to throw, it's Nelson. Snagged out of the air. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. That's the end of the period, and USC has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Here's a quick throw out to the left. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Trojans come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Fowler. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. New set of downs after the completion. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Tight end now in motion. Takes the handoff. Still running. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. And the Trojans are moving quickly down the field. They'll move the wide receiver. Hand off from the shotgun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Handoff from the gun. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And when you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
Dropping back, it's Nelson. Fires to the wideout. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
I want to give a shout-out to the defense there on third down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback. On third down, really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure...
Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going.
That is a huge play early in this game. We came into this thing wondering just how aggressive this offense wanted to be, and there you go. First half, 4th and long. We're not bringing the punter out on the field. We've got a guy that we think can read the defense and deliver a strike, and we've got playmakers stretching the field vertically. They show you how dangerous they can be on that last 4th down there.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Last play didn't go well. It leaves them with 2nd and 11. Power football with the run. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on third down. Little touch pass to the receiver. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down.
Man, really nice job by the defense. Understanding the situation. We know they like to run the touch pass. Great job selling out, seeing it, bringing those guys right down, flying into space, getting the fast, speedy wide receiver up.
Makes the grab. He's got a first down. He found his man and zipped it in there, and they've got a first down in the red zone at the 11. The Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Back to throw, it's Nelson. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Just a little more room, and maybe he gets it in. He's pushed out of bounds at the 8.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. 4th down, and this crowd trying to help this defense rise to the occasion. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. The incomplete pass, 4th down, fails, and they'll turn it over.
Nice job by the defense. Great pass defense, getting in the lanes, doing a really good job understanding they were going to throw the football in this 4th down. They played it well. Incomplete pass. Defense turns to offense.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Throwing right. He's got it. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. Notre Dame has made this 2nd down play much more difficult after going backwards. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. From inside the 40 at the 37, it's 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. It's complete. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Notre Dame once backed up near its own goal line, now on the move. From the red zone, looking for a space. He's got it. Smashes ahead. And he will. Just over 20 seconds to play before halftime. They'll have it 1st and 10. To the air. It's Nelson. Snags it over the middle. Gets it inside the 40. Brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. And the Trojans want to move quickly. To the air on 1st down. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Throws to the tight end. He's got an open man. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the... Here come the Irish, back on offense. First drive of the 2nd half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Trojans now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. From the gun, running back gets the give. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the the middle. It's locking. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Quick pass on the jet motion. And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop. And the Trojans with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Gonna run it. It's live. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. And not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing, an easy conversion for this offense. The Trojans are on the move. Scanning the field, it's Nelson. Got it! Touchdown, Southern Cal! Wants to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Gilbert. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Cross-country rivalry between these old foes. It started because Newt Rockney's wife wanted to go to California late in the season, and the next chapter unfolds today.
That sounds perfect. If my wife wanted to do the same thing I would do. Happy wife, happy life. It's always interesting to hear how these rivalry trophies come about, but I know one thing. USC, Notre Dame, every year, Palmer, is appointment television.
It is. My brother Billy played for Notre Dame, and I'll be honest, I used to get jealous watching him play against the Trojans, whether it was at Coliseum or whether it was at Notre Dame. This is one of the best rivalries in all of college football, and one that I wish I could have been a part of.
At the 40, there he goes! Good line on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Out of the gun to give to the back. Breaks into the open. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped.
What a big-time run for this offense. A physical run, getting down, almost scoring the touchdown.
Yeah, and considering how well they're running it right now, why wouldn't you just hand it off to this guy right here again?
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And you try to catch him off balance, maybe on first down and goal right here, a situation where maybe you sneak in a pass, defense was ready, got the sack. Now you got to be a little bit more creative now that you got the negative play. The offense, I know you've worked this all week. You got to get ready to execute in the red zone.
Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. Into the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
Well, coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
Looking to throw, it's Nelson. Finds his man, it's Fowler. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Makes the grab on third. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. And the Trojans come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big time...
Intercepted just what the defense's doctor ordered.
Well, the offense turns it over, and talking to their coaching staff before this game, they talked about how important it was to have good ball security and not give the opponent extra possessions. That time, decision by the quarterback, and the defense made them pay.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. The Irish come to the line facing second and short. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. Looking to throw on first down. Hauls it in. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down. This should be the last play of the quarter. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So the final period starts with a second down play. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35.
This is an area of the game. On offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first downs. So you have to be able to run.
They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. From the gun, running back on the move. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? You've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
And I think this will go a long way in determining the outcome of this football game. They're able to run the football with the lead late in this game. That's a good sign for this offense.
The Trojans are on the move. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And after that negative play on offense with the lead late in the game, I think there's still ways that you can be creative and run the football, but not be so obvious. So zone read type plays, fake dives and pitches to the running back to get him outside, jet sweeps. You can find other ways to keep the clock moving, even though the defense knows you're going to run it.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The running back has it. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Quarterback may change this route. Looking downfield, it's Nelson. And this is going to be incomplete on third. Here comes the biggest drive of the game for this offense, down one score. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. Lead on second down. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll leave it with him. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for it.
That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on fourth down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On fourth down, going to the air. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. So that defense keeps the lead right where it is and a chance to build on it, David.
Yeah, the defense did a great job. Now, the offense, you know what you're going to get from this defense. They have to be aggressive. They're trying to get the football back later in the game, Jesse.
Because they're going to be so aggressive too, David, you know on offense now you have a chance to break one maybe. In the run game, we're finding a one-on-one matchup in the passing game to really pad the lead.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on third down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Third down play in the red zone, and this crowd is at fever pitch. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 11. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Trojans have it with a first and 10. The give to the tailback. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this situation here on second down is the exact situation this offense wanted to stay out of. You got the lead late in the ball game. You want to get positive yards, keep that clock ticking. Now in a situation that's interesting, do they want to throw the football? How much do they trust their quarterback not to make a mistake here late in the football game with the lead?
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Give to the running back. He's not going to get there, and this defense really needed a stop like that. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. He splits the uprights. They're now up by a touchdown at 20-13. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. From inside the 15, here comes the return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Young. Rams him with the stiff arm. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44. Tommy Trojan rides with a sword on his belt, and